Welcome back to Inspire by Faith YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be talking about 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai, Exodus 19 to 20. The base of Mount Sinai. The Israelites set up camp at the base of Mount Sinai. Moses stands before the people. After 3 months of journeying from Egypt, the Israelites arrived at Mount Sinai. The Lord called Moses to come up the mountain to speak with him. And the Lord spoke to Moses, says, "Moses, tell the people of Israel, you have seen what I did to Egypt and how I carried you on eagle's wings. If you obey my covenant, you will be my treasured possession, a holy nation." As Moses returned from the mountain, he firstly asked his people a question, says, "The Lord has spoken. Will you obey his words?" Hearing this, all of them reply once in obedience. Voice says, "We will do all that the Lord has spoken." Moses went up the mountain and returned with the Lord's instructions to prepare the people. For 3 days, they were to consecrate themselves, wash their clothes, and be ready. For on the 3rd day, the Lord would come down upon Mount Sinai. The 3rd day, the Lord descends, thunder roars, lightning flashes, and a thick cloud covers the mountain. A loud trumpet blast is heard, and the people tremble. On the 3rd day, God did a miracle that people has never seen before, and the miracle is that Mount Sinai was covered with smoke because the Lord descended in fire. The whole mountain shook violently, and the people stood in fear because this has never happened before. Then one of the Israelites silently and in fear, voice say, "The mountain is trembling." The voice of the trumpet grows louder. Another Israelite comment in fear that, "We cannot bear this. The presence of the Lord is too mighty for us. Not too short, not too long." The Lord speak in very loud voice. Say, "Moses, come up the mountain." Moses ascends as the people watch in awe. The giving of the 10 Commandments. Moses stands before the Lord at the top of Mount Sinai. And the Lord begin telling Moses. His rule says, "Moses, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Honor your father and mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness. You shall not covet anything that belongs to your neighbor." The mountain shakes as the words are spoken. Moses bows in reverence. After receive the rules of the Lord, Moses descends the mountain carrying the stone tablets. The people look at him in awe. One wise man named Aaron asks Moses about what the Lord tell him as his rule. In a fear voice says, "Moses, we heard the voice of the Lord and were afraid. Speak to us yourself, and we will listen." And Moses replies, say, "Do not be afraid. The Lord has come to test you, so that his fear may be before you, and keep you from sinning." Hearing this, one of the Israelite reply. Moses, in fear voice, say, "We will listen and obey all that the Lord has spoken." And so, the covenant was established. The Lord had given his laws to his people, that they might walk in righteousness before him